Hello everyone. Thank you for being with us today for the AMA. The AMA will be about the future of the Thetan World and other company project. We have like 27 questions submitted to the form, and today we will have our CEO, Mr. Khanh, will answer all the questions in the AMA here. So if you have any other question to ask us, you can request to speak in this space, and we will answer your question. I will start with the question right away. Question one. Okay, so question one. What will happen to the thousands of dollars we invest in countless hours we spend in Thetan World? Our investment are nearly at negative ROI, and this not happen by accident. It's a direct result of your decision, including shifting fund in attention to metallic investor dump THG because of your mismanagement. What's your plan to reimburse or compensate the community, and how will you restore confidence in the world? So Mr. Khanh will answer this.
Hello everyone. Long time no see. We don't speak to with the community. So today, as Alan introduced about this AMA, we will answer some questions from the community, and after that, we will announce the conversion program from PSG to Metallic. As you know, 1 month ago, I have a letter to explain about why we develop Metallic beside the Thetan World. And yeah, the community shared this deployment that we suddenly developed the Metallic. I also have explained the reason why I cannot announce the development of Metallic. And today I will explain more details activation that I have. Before to start answer the question, to say something honestly, I am one of the person very love the Thetan World, very love the Thetan World, and a tattoo on my hand about the Thetan World, and we put millions of dollars to develop Thetan World. That means we dream about Thetan World, we develop it, and we hope the Thetan World had a future. But when we start a project, we plan a lot of things, but it's changing. The narrative of market changed, especially in the crypto space. You know, in 2 years, 3 years, is really different with this year. As the developer of the project, we love the project, but we have to change in some cases. And yeah, that is the main reason I also spend time to thinking about that. I also speak with the loyalty community called legendary holder. The legendary holder also the person who support the project for many years. They we ask their advice, and we think the new project on the Metallic also the good decision. And I will explain why we need the Metallic and why we need to change. And at the end of this AMA, we will announce the conversion of PSG to the Metallic. I think with the current price of PSG right now, we now the conversion, everybody has a profit. Okay, back to the question. The Alan has I read the question again. The question number one. Thanks for the question. So what will happen to the thousands of dollars we invest and the countless hours we spend on the Thetan World? Our investment are nearly minus 99% negative ROI. Didn't happen by accident. It's a direct result of your decisions, include shifting fund and attention to metallic. Investors doing the THC because of your mismanagement. What is your plan to reimburse or compensate the community, and how will you restore the confidence in the Thetan World? Further on, I think the responsibility is about us, but I need to clarify about the fund that the question is mentioned about. We don't have any fund to grow the project since September 2021, and the original fund is over $2 billion with Thetan Arena, and use that fund to list the token and early stage investing, advertisement for and up to now we spend millions of dollars to keep develop the Thetan Arena, and that money came from two sources that I mentioned multiple times on the community. That is revenues from the selling. And the revenue from our Web 2 project. That means we use all companies' revenue to fund for the Thetan World. And for many years, we don't have any revenue from the Thetan World. The last fund that we received is about nearly 500 million. That is for the metallic. 500,000, yeah, 500,000. 250,000 in cash from the Blizzard, and that is allocated for the metallic, for the new project, because when we marketing for THC to the we have a lot of trouble when we talk to partner. They said the GameFi narrative is not good right now. We cannot spend money to advertisement on the project like that, and all partner or another communities or VCs also the same lesson. They lost the interesting into the GameFi, and the Blizzards, if we review the project, they can fund, and that's why we build the new project. At the same time, we build Thetan World. And this question also mentioned about he lost a few $1,000, but the developer of Thetan World, we lost millions of dollars on this project. And I think the best way to cover your loss and our losses is keep support the metallic and make the metallic can be protected. And we have an innovation program to convert the THC to LIP. And I hope you understand that we don't want to end the Thetan World. The market shift the narrative, and we have to change. That is the business strategy. That is not the one night decision. And we don't report and we don't abandon the project. And yeah, I repeat again, the own project operation fees we spend, we use the revenue to keep the project alive. Now we don't have any revenue from the Thetan World. So the question two is concerned about the fund from the Thetan World were misused and we direct toward the metallic instead. We invest into the project. Can you provide the transparent breakdown of how funds have been allocated? As I mentioned on the first question, we don't have any keep the Thetan World operation run. We use the company house revenue to maintain the Thetan World, and it's causes to our company over years. Increase why the metallic launch under different name instead in improving the Thetan World. Either the team prioritize metallic over the Thetan World. So that is a good question. We also thinking about this many times before we decided to shift the Thetan World to metallic, and we talked with the legendary a lot about this. I still remember 2 months ago we talked with the legendary holder about what should we do when we shift into the metallic, or we keep mold the project or we stop the metallic. Back to a few months, we announced the Thetan World with the new economy, the new mechanism. The community have support us very much. We do some marketing campaign, but don't attract the new user at all. We also try to hire some KOL, running some advertisement campaign, but it don't work. It didn't work because the market shift. The investor, they don't care about the GameFi anymore, and we cannot find any partner, any investor that they invest or show the interest into the project. We talk with nearly 50 VCs in over the world to talk about Thetan World we build is very good. We build already have a lot of game, have the community very good, and now so we have the user that grow very strongly, but they ignore us. So that's why we have to make a change. If not, the Thetan World can be die, and our effort include the community and your will wait. And that's why we create the metallic and align with the new interest of the That's called the AI gaming instead of GameFi. And now some strong partner like Monarch is one of the strongest partner, and we think the Monarch can be the good partner, can bring the metallic growth. And that is the great move for the Thetan World. So that's why we try many times. We cannot bring TSG back to many years ago. And I think it's time for us to move on and find the new thing. The question 4 is about the roadmap. On the part 1, 2025 roadmap is critical. Restoring trust. You can guarantee its execution on top. What are the main challenges you plan to overcome them? We afraid that we cannot follow the Thetan World roadmap anymore. We created Thetan World on the start of this year of 2025. At that time, we developed metallic, and our plan is to the project. And metallic is the backup of the Thetan World. If we cannot bring the Thetan, we will grow the metallic, and we will shift the community from Thetan World into the metallic. But during the February and March, a lot of negative market news for us to change. And inside the company, we don't have enough the resources to keep two projects at the same time. So I hope you can understand that we need to change from Thetan World to Metallic. So the question 5 is about the player have repeatedly report the issue such as the bot lobby, repetitive marking, and lack of engaging content. Why had the team failed to address these problems? We apologize for letting this happen. However, our current resources are very limited, so we cannot on something important and improve the entire project. When we improve overall situation, we can address another issue and fix it. And you know, the marketing system works based on the CCU, the player. Now we have only 4,000 on the table. That's not enough for the marketing system working. So that's why we need bot to play with the player. So to resolve this problem, we need more player that will work. The next question now the same. Many community suggestions, including some deleting the NFTs and balancing in-game economy, had been ignored. Will the team start implementing these requests? If so, when? I will explain about the in-game economy first. We monitor the in-game economy inflation rates for Earth campaign to ensure it stay in the safe range. And I show the graph. We will share the document for you to see how we manage the balancing of economy, and we can ensure we are in control the inflation of the system. And about some small function like sorting, filtering, deleting the NFTs. I think that I will know for the developer, but I'm not sure about because we have a lot of prioritized feature on the Metallic and also the Thetan World to develop. So I will not this for the developer. But we will prioritize the big issue first, and then small issue will be fixed later. Okay, the 7th question is about the removal of GPHCs other payment method as disappointed many players. Were this decision made to prevent selling resource? Will there be any compensation or alternative benefits for those affected? You know, in the GameFi project, any decision on the GameFi project is falling into a visional dilemma. That is the visional dilemma. That is the game. If the benefit for the player, that means it's the less benefit for the system, and it's really difficult to find the nice balancing that benefit the parties. And remove GPHC were one of such decisions. It benefit for the system because it for the from the outside. If they want to earn more, it will increase the market volume for the TS market volume for the TS. That is the plan of us. However, it hurt the player, and they don't want they don't want that feature, and the pool cannot cash out their GPHC. They have the negative reaction, and we totally understand. we cannot find the balancing between the system and the player. And at the end, the question is about the launch of MetaLib, why the Thetan World remain underdeveloped, raise the ethical concern on the accusations that they abandon one project to fund another. First at all, I think that is the business strategy. There is nothing related to ethical issue, because our responsibility is develop the project with the fund that we funded by the VCs 3 years ago, and we completed. We build the very we attract a lot of players, and now revenue to keep the project alive. And the VC, they have a lot of benefit from the TSC. They sell the TSC for many years, and now we have to give our money to keep the Thetan World alive. That is not fair for us. And we also think about the business strategy. If the benefit, the project don't have any benefit, why we have to keep it in months and in year? Our company lost millions of dollars to keep the Thetan World alive. We have to spend money to operate the system, spend money to pay for developer, the artists, the communities, support the marketing campaign, and we don't have enough the revenue from the Thetan World for operating the project. So why do we need to keep it? We don't have need to keep it. We don't have motivation, and we lost millions of dollars to keep the Thetan World alive for years. So with if you operate a company, I think you have the same decision with me. We have to shift the project. We find another way. Because companies have to make the revenue for operate, and we will cut the project that don't have the revenue enough. That is not ethical. The ethical, that means I got your money and I use your money to develop the project, but I don't develop that revenue for another thing else. The number 9 is the protection. The player retention is dropping, and new users are not joining at the expected rate. What is the team strategy to fit it? To fit this problem, we recommend we move to the MetaLib, build a community again. Raven keeps gain more partner. I think that is a good decision for all the community, for all the player, and for us ourselves. Can the team commit to making the Thetan World priority over the MetaLib? If not, why should the player continue to support this project? As I said, if we make the focus work, we don't see the line. We don't see any chance for the Thetan World can bring back to $1, and everybody support the project, including the community, us, and times. So the best way we recommend is we need to shift the Thetan World over to MetaLib. If not, I think we talk with the partner enough, VC enough around the advisor enough to see the situation of a game file. You can look another game years ago when we start the project have thousands of the game file to check, but now it's just a few. And even the biggest project Infinity, you can see they have billions of dollars to keep the project, but now the price of Infinity is not good because that's not about the problem of the project. It's about the market. So we need to change and we need to adapt with the market change. The question 11. The leadership has been silent too long. With the CEO and the core team engaged with the company more frequency moving forward? If so, how? I personally apologize for anyone for shouting up, not frequencies. However, my main goal as the CEO of Wolffun, I have to keep the company survive and grow. That means I have to focus to generate a revenue for the company and operate the company and keep up grow the Wolffun. So currently I delegate the project for Alan and another talent on the company to grow the MetaLib at Thetan World. I don't show up the frequency, but I still keep track on the Thetan World VCs and legendary holder. Okay, the next question is about how the MetaLib can benefit each other. Thanks for the question. We really need the support from the Thetan World community to support MetaLib. In return, when the MetaLib grow, we think the value of THC will grow, and we will exchange. We have the conversion exchange from the THC to LIB, and that is the benefit from the THC holder right now. And together, I think we can grow the valuation of the THC that you are holding. The next question is about how would you raise the economic situation of your company? Are there sufficient funds to develop a project? Yes, we don't have enough resources to develop a project, but we still have the revenue from the Web 2 because we are the Web 2 developer with more than 10 years experience, and we align because the Web 2. You know, the Web 3 on a few years, we don't make any revenue from the Web 3. If we don't have the Web 2, maybe the Wolffun cannot exist. So now we still have only the resources to develop MetaLib, or we have to choose one of them. Cannot, and we decided to do the MetaLib. But we still keep the Thetan running on a few months later, and we have the official announcement about that. Okay, the next question: will the THC token be maintained and not be THC? And like what happened with the THC token, which caused so much disappointment. That is the same reason that I explained. We need to move on, and we fully aware of this disappointment about the chance from the community, and we also have to. But as I explained, we don't have too much choice. The next question is about there are so many gas fees and deduction when we withdrawing. Can they be reduced? Yes, we plan to reduce the withdrawal fees, but the gas fees is belonging to the BNB chain. It not belonging to the DSG system. So we cannot do anything about the gas fee. We can reduce only the fees, the withdrawal fees. Next question. I don't like the game in Thetan World where token is multiplied by the number below one very quickly and give the player 100% and certainly of losing. Please delete it or just act. We do this mechanism to keep the thing balancing across the different games, because in some game the player can easily have the money easily win, like the virtual game without any effort. But in some action game like Thetan, player have to invest time and effort to win the battle. So that's why that system did this mechanism. The next question is about what is the project that you really want to develop and grow. Actually, in Wolffun, we love working on, whether it's Web 2 or Web 3. That's why you can say for many years, even the Thetan World had not generated any revenue, we still working because we love it and we love to develop things. But now we cannot. We don't have enough the resources. Okay, the next question. How important do you consider for the player community, including guild leaders and those who have supported your creation for many years? Yeah, we deeply value our communities who support and believe in us in many years. And honestly, my experience for many times in the past a few years, I'm thinking about stopping the project because too much negative from the community, from the market, from the revenue of the project. But then we the supporting of community, the people that supporting the project and trust us, support us for many years. That strong motivation for us to keep the project alive and grow. And we also have the private group for the long-term supporter. We call the legendary holder. Not only they not only hold the THC for many years. They believe in us, and even with some friends, they come to our company. They the person that on the legendary group come to Wolffun office last year. We met in person. That's how we show the respect to our community. Why have you listened to the community recommendation all these years? And if you do, why don't want to make suggestion? Yes, we are listening the community recommendations, but we have more information for the community have. So that's why we cannot respond the suggestion of the community. And in the past a few years, I personally share the plan to the community and talk a lot of things to community. However, many people they use that information to cause some negative effect into the project. So now we decided to listen more carefully, and we had to by all hours, and we talk with a small group. And any response into the community, because you know when we respond to the community, that information will be against us if we have any chance. That's why we have to be careful. What are the main challenges in responding and implementing the community suggestion, and how does the community communicate about this process? As I said on the previous question, we have another data that you don't have. We have the information that you don't have, and the community information is one of the sources that we use to make decision. We have to have our thinking or analyzing our data to give the decision. But sometimes we communicate with the community, but sometimes we cannot. For 4 months ago, when we start develop the meta-list, if we provide the information, it is a benefit for the community, and we think that is not transparent, but is provide the information at that time. The question is about, in your opinion, what have been fails for the THC? Okay, that is a big question. I personally, as a game designer at Wolffun, I also dreaming about to design a highly stable system. And now, for years, I realize that whatever I do, if the player or customer lose the it, we can keep the project. With the Web 2, also the same. And the market will decide the fail or the success of the token, and the user interest will be decided too. So I think the main reason of THC fails is 2 reasons. One reason is about the market. One reason is we spend too much fund on develop the project, instead of we can allocate fund to make the MM better. I think it will make the project better, because with the MM we can manage the FOMO of the investor. Whether the investor FOMO, we can sell the token, and when the token going down, we can buy with the fund from the selling the token. But you know, many years ago, we don't sell any THC. I think that is the problem. If we have the fund from selling THC many years ago, we have the resources to keep the project and to develop more things for the THC. And at that time, I sell the THC is the ethical problem. We can sell, but if you look at the tokenomics of the Thetan now or Thetan World, we have THC to maintain the project, and we have the right to sell the THC. If we sell the THC right time, it's a good thing for the project, not a bad thing. But now it's too late. Could you probably clarify why transparency is who your partner and association are, and the real benefit for and the community that support them? Okay, back to many years ago when we started the project, we partner with big partner, that is Carrier Chain. Carrier Chain is a blockchain company in Vietnam, and they have the responsibilities working with the partner community and VCs and the KOL and another partner, and we focus on making the game and the project. So after they hand the thing over to us, we wrote out these partner for but most of them is no longer active. They even don't exist anymore because they luckily affected by the crash of the BTC at the end of 2022, and a lot of companies. We have some big partner like Animoca, but they don't rely on us, and I think they are busy to resolve their problem. Because they invest a lot of projects when we start the project, so that's why they don't even know what we are. And after the price of TSC growing to $20, they sell the TSC, so that's why they cannot answer us. Okay, two more questions. How many people make up your community of the user? It depends on how many users we have on the Thetan World. Now on Thetan World we have nearly 4,000 active users, so it needs around 20 people to keep develop and operate the Thetan World. And many years ago it needs 100 people and even more. And at the starting of the project, we have nearly 200 people to take care of the Thetan World. So, but now just 20. Okay, the last question is the question about Thetan Arena. Thetan Arena is coming up to the Meta Leap. It's on site and now on the Discord. That will happen to the Thetan World. Will it be on both at the same time? Yes, it will be on the Leap and Thetan World at the same time, but we will shift the support to the Meta Leap more than the Thetan World. So we suggest right now you can play the Thetan Arena on the both system. In the near future, we just only play on the Meta Leap. Yeah, and how to identify question from the community.
That's all the questions we have received in the form until now. So I think I see someone said you requesting to speak. Okay, so you can speak now. Hello. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, so just wanted to know what would be the ratio of Thetan converted to Meta Leap.
Yeah, so I think maybe.
No, I have not connected. So since we don't know the future of Thetan Arena, so holding Thetan Arena and later on Thetan Arena going down to zero. So what would be the ratio then? What should we do in future? We are an investor, so our money is totally now near to 1% of what invested here. So how can you justify this?
Okay, so sorry, I don't clearly hear you yet, but I think you're asking about the conversion ratio and about the conversion price from the also the conversion mechanism from THG to the LEAP token. So
Yes.
okay, the CEO we have on the conversion layout already. So Khanh, the CEO, will explain about the conversion mechanism right now.
Okay. Okay. If you guys don't have any another question, we will move to the conversion mechanism. How do we convert the THG to the LEAP token? We will announce the officially the conversion into you can read again. And the details of the conversion is we have firstly we will open a gate on the Thetan World marketplace to let all the THG and THG holder to deposit the THG the token into the system. And the deposited amount will be locked and bound with you deposit to. We will announce the closing the deposit gate right before the MetaLeap has a TGA day. And TGA day of the MetaLeap we still have not decided yet. Maybe two. But yeah, maybe we will announce officially on the day. And the minimum conversion right from THG to LEAP will be equal. The LEAP right is around 0.04 cents dollar. Compare price of THG right now, you will be at 10 times. Yeah, multiply 10 times. Yeah, multiply 10 times. That means if we have if you have $1,000 on the THG, we will be $10,000 into the LEAP valuation. But the THG holder can be have the higher conversion. It's about 0.06. If they also actively take a part of MetaLeap activity, for example, they can do the quest, play the game, earn the Thetan token. They can have the more conversion price. And on the THG will be locked and have the 10% release at the THG event, and the rest 90% will be vested after that. That is the own conversion mechanism. So we will announce the conversion to the community AMA. If you have any question or suggestion, you can put the question on the community about the conversion. So now we open for the test of MetaLeap. So you guys can join the testing of the MetaLeap to earn more LEAP token, earn more the Thetan token from the monarchs. So thank you very much, guys. Do you have any?
So I see Sahil also request to speak again. Hello. Yes, Sahil, you can speak now.
Yeah. So what I wanted to know, since you said that your $1,000 would be converted to $10,000, so what I wanted to know is Thetan's value is going down day by day. So what's like? Is there any guarantee of my $1,000 currently being will same be the $1,000 after a few months? Because it is going down by down, so eventually it will go down to $10. So $10 to 10x, then it will be still $100. So what will be the guarantee of that? Should I still hold that, or trusting you guys, or What should I do? Can you answer this for an investor, not for a gamer?
Okay, so I think so. For the conversion, yes, we have the conversion mechanism right here. So we will play on the Thetan World marketplace. So if you have THG or THG in your wallet on your account, you can deposit your THG into the game, and then later when this token have the TCA day, we will close the deposit of GTHG and THG, and then later when the need TGE, you will have like 10% at TGE and convert to from the THG to LIP, and conversion rate will be around 4%. But if you like actively join the metallic, like you join the quest or play game, you can have the eligible for the higher price, like 6 cents or above.
Okay, so I have a question. So what my question is, can you hear me now?
Sorry, I don't hear you.
Hello? Can I speak now?
Yes.
Yeah, since you guys were aware of the fact that you would be switching to metallic few like 4 months ago. Okay, so 4 months ago you were aware of that, but still in the month of January, you guys released a roadmap where you would be integrating AVAX with Thetan and investor and referral and tokenomics and whatnot. So was that a strategy to pull in investors' money, gamers' money, so that you can now just move back from your words and benefit from it? Because investors are in no place to move. We invested heavy amounts after the roadmap was released. So what's your answer on that?
Sorry, but I think it's best. Do you have in the committee? You can contact our mod, Beirut, to send your question because I do not hear you well. Hear you clearly. Can you
speak again.
Beirut to send the question?
I can speak again if you want. I can speak again if you want. Can I speak again? Hello, can I speak again? If you want, I can speak.
Yeah, sorry, but it's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise from my side.
Am I audible now?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, since you guys already knew that you would be moving into metallic a few months ago, and you just released a roadmap 2 months ago, Thetan's roadmap, where you said that AVAX integration, 100 million THT fund and whatnot. So why did you do that? And you knew that you would be moving to metallic because investor put in their money after that only. So was that a strategy?
Yes, okay, so I will answer this question. So first of all, we are not planning the conversion of Thetan World to metallic in the first place. So just like in the start of the year, we still focus on the Thetan World. We still release some feature that we think we can do, and in the short time, like just in like 2 or 3 months, we can release some feature, some new updates. But everything got turn. So the market turned like in February and March. The market turned very harshly. Yeah, everything go in the not very good for us to keep maintaining the Thetan World. So for the selling of Thetan Box and everything else, we have zero profit after it sell. So we have to make a decision to migrate from Thetan World to Lead now. So when I personally made the roadmap in January of 2025, I still don't think of this conversion will be happen very soon.
So my next question to this is, since you said Meta Leap would be the lead now, okay? So AVAX and Blizzard Fund would be backing this Meta Leap or not?
Yes. Basically, Blizzard and AVAX Fund will back in our project. From the VC, they should focus on the best project. So I think we think Meta Leap will be more promising to run right now.
Okay, so just wanted to know if I don't know if you'll answer this or not. So what's the amount that AVAX or Blizzard Fund funded you guys so that we can be in a good place to continue our holding?
Sorry, can you speak again?
Yeah, what I said is, how much money did AVAX or Blizzard Fund invested into Wolffun so that we can now rely on that, thinking about the future?
So yes, our CEO answered this. So I answered this in like question 3 or 5. So Blizzard invest in us in $500,000, but only 200,000 in cash and 300,000 is used for like Europe and like any marketing activity that we do with AVAX. So we have to like Europe in AVAX token, or like we have to Europe for AVAX user also, anything like that. So we have funded like 200,000 in cash.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so anyone want to ask some other question for us? I will so I will announce again after this AMA. We will have a record of this AMA, and also we have all the question and all the answer will be published in test and document, and also we will have all the detail about the conversion announced on our social channel and our community. Yes, I think so. If there no other questions, so I think we should end the AMA.
Thank you guys very much for joining the AMA today. If you have another question on to the community, and we will answer after this AMA too. Mình có cái cổng nào hình như có cổng nào thì có hỏi là mình cũng yeah. Yeah, the Belarus almost will be collect the if you have any when we announce the conversion program, the detail of mechanism. Yeah, thank you very much for today, and yeah, goodbye.
Okay, thank you for joining us. So I think we will need to end now, and yes, so we will open to more questions, and you can send in the community, send to Belarus, and we will answer them. Thank you.